Greek Foreign Minister Nikos Kotzias explained no agreement has been finalised as the Albanian negotiators are awaiting authorisation from President Meta, referring to this as simply an internal process of Albanian politics. Prime Minister Rama has admitted the new economic aid scheme has a margin of error, though confirmed any families in need of economical aid who have been removed will be verified. The value of the euro against the lek has been depreciating in recent days, now falling below 132 lek. Experts suggest this is likely due to the psychological effects of the de-Euroisation initiatives. Good evening, it's 6 o'clock on Saturday the 24th of February 2018. Welcome to the English edition of Aura News. My name is Alexandra and I'm here to bring you the day's top stories from across the country translated into English. Greek Foreign Minister Nikos Kotzias has spoken again about the maritime border agreement with Albania. In the latest statement regarding the talks between the two countries, he said that patience is needed. We expect the authorisation from the Albanian president. This is an institutional procedure of Albania, Kotzias commented. Foreign Minister Kotzias, in the interview with Greek public radio, emphasised that there has been negotiations between the two countries, but nothing has been finalised. Much of the rhetoric surrounding points of the agreement are fictitious, added Kotzias. He has been summoned to a special hearing for questioning by the former Greek Foreign Minister, Dora Bakoyannis, who was a signatory on the 2009 agreement in Tirana, which was later rejected by the Albanian Constitutional Court. The issue of maritime border negotiation between Albania and Greece has been in the focus of media across both Tirana and Athens the past 2 months. President Ilir Meta recently requested clarification from the Foreign Ministry regarding the talks held with the Greek side, and in doing so rejected the request to provide full authorisation to the Albanian negotiating team. During a meeting with leaders of local institutions in the district of Berat, Prime Minister Rama has talked about the economic aid program and the recent debate on the government's new scheme. According to the head of government, people truly in need will continue to benefit from the scheme. However, those who simply refuse to work will not. The head of the government acknowledged that the scheme has a margin of error, but reiterated that the municipalities will verify each case. The scheme has its own margin of error, and this is inevitable. This is the reason we have given municipalities 6% of the additional funds, and we are offering a re-evaluation process so that we will not leave anybody behind. However, the undisputed fact is that 70% of those removed from the scheme are 24 to 45-year-olds who are in perfect working shape, explained Rama. From Berat, the Prime Minister called on all public administration leaders to provide citizen services, otherwise drastic measures will be taken against them. Rama said that 29 documents have digital stamps and can be taken online from the e-Albania portal. On another note, Rama also discussed the tourism development plan, stating that all quarry permits will be reviewed and measures will be taken against those who have not respected the environmental criteria. In concluding his speech, Rama again issued an invitation to entrepreneurs to invest in agro-tourism. Following the Prime Minister's speech on economic aid, leader of the Democratic Party, Basha, has issued a response. Basha called on citizens who are in a difficult economic situation not to leave their situation to fate, but instead to rise and join the protest to remove Prime Minister Rama. We will not stop for a second while we are in this national emergency. The confrontation will be omnipotent. We call all those who are in extreme need to raise their voices and to unite, because the more you allow him to make you poorer, the more he will rule you. Rama is an abusive politician, a thief who deserves nothing more than civil uprisings. We demand his departure as soon as possible so that he can no longer be responsible for violating the citizens each and every day, Basha retorted in his speech. In a media statement issued by the DP headquarters, Basha said that protests do continue to take place, however, are not being flaunted in order to avoid a media circus. The euro has weakened significantly against the Albanian lek in recent days. Expert Elvin Meka says the euro has reached the lowest level for the last 10 years. Experts explain this with the psychological effects of the de-Euroisation initiative, but do not exclude other informal and seasonal factors. The euro has returned to the pre-crisis levels of 2008, said Elvin Meka. So what effect does a weak euro against the lek have on the Albanian economy? Expert Basha explains that the biggest beneficiary is the government, who find their loan repayments lighter, though he suggests the Bank of Albania needs to monitor the situation carefully. The Bank of Albania must carefully evaluate the situation of the European currency devaluation, Kadia emphasised. You can currently exchange €1 for about 132 lek, whereas last February the euro did not fall below 135 lek. The Albania Kosovo energy interconnection line was completed back in June 2016, but has not yet become operational. The situation has arisen as a result of technical and political disagreements between Kosovo and Serbia, which have not been solved even with assistance and intervention of European institutions, as well as other energy regulators. As one of the main financiers of the project, Germany has been tasked with resolving this issue. Asked by Aura News about the issue, the German embassy in Albania confirmed that the 400-kilowatt transmission line between Kosovo and Albania has not been functional to this point. This is due to Kosovo and Serbia's differing interpretation regarding the agreements in the energy sector that were developed in the process of normalising relations supported by the EU. The embassy concluded that the only solution was for the two parties to discuss and collaborate. In addition, the embassy clarified the broader scale impacts of the non-implementation of the energy agreement by Serbia and Kosovo, suggesting that it has caused delays in the further development of the electricity transmission system across the entire southeastern European region. The 400-kilowatt Albania-Kosovo interconnection line extends a total length of 241.1 kilometres at a stretch of 151.1 kilometres in Albanian territory and 90 kilometres in Kosovo. Despite the financial assistance received in order to realise the project, both Kosovo and Albania contributed approximately €70 million each from state funds. Following the campaign to green up Tirana, Mayor of Tirana, Erion Veliaj, together with building administrators, continued the action, this time in the Astiri area. Veliaj continued conveying the message that all citizens should support the aim of the project for the city to have cleaner oxygen over and above any political convictions. People here surely have different political convictions, but when it comes to greening up our city, we are at a party. The party of trees, children, and the future of this city. Our Tirana grows every day by 70 people. We cannot stop this trend, but we can stop the degradation that we had before, declared Veliaj. The mayor praised the help of citizens and invited residents of other palaces in the capital to become part of this initiative. At each well-managed building, you will usually find a hard-working woman. As with any well-managed city, such as Tirana, you will find an army of ladies and women who do a great job in our city. As the 7th and 8th of March approach, we have more reasons to plant trees for our mothers, sisters, teachers, and so on. Therefore, I invite all citizens to do their part so that we can reach our goal, added the mayor. Meanwhile, less than 30 days remain until March 21st, when the municipality of Tirana has organised an action for planting new trees across the city under the Orbital Forest project. It is expected also to be the date that the City Hall reaches their target of planting 100,000 new trees across the country. And that's the news across the country today. Thank you for watching our English edition this evening, and be sure to join me again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. On behalf of Aura News, thank you, good night, and have a lovely weekend.